Hey y'all, Elvin Chick here. You are welcome to the channel. Today we'll be looking at 5 extraordinary machines that you can invest in and cash out big in Africa this 2024. But before we start, please do well to like the video already and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and also endeavor to subscribe to our membership, for we will be posting exclusive content on there pretty soon. That said, let's dive straight into the points. So the first machine is the permanent tattoo removal machine. Yeah, from the name you know already that we are talking about machines that basically remove tattoo from the skin. So how does it work? So they basically use a technology called the cure switching. So it uses laser to break up ink particles in the skin, meaning that it actually targets pigments in the tattoo ink and breaks them into smaller particles which are absorbed by the body immune system, thereby disappearing over time. These machines already exist in other parts of the world and you can find them in clinics and tattoo salons. So the reason why I started with this machine is the fact that it is actually coming to solve a pending problem in Africa. This is because most Africans frown at tattoos, and at times there are certain doors that will be shut to you just because you are wearing a tattoo. So this is going to be bringing back smiles on many faces. When we are teenagers going through puberty and our early adulthood, we are mostly tempted to do what our peers do, and we know tattoos are gaining grounds more and more by the day in Africa. And most times we only regret it when we are older and some doors in Africa are being shut, causing us to lose job opportunities or contracts, and we start regretting that. So if you're a tattoo artist, this machine is definitely important for you, for your clients who are going to desire their tattoos removed at a certain point. For a tattoo to be permanently removed, most clients will need about 2 to 3 sessions in order for their tattoos to disappear. And with more resistant colors like the blue, the green, the orange, and the yellow, they are going to be needing about 20 sessions in order for their tattoos to permanently disappear. And it should be noted that the disappearance of the tattoos will also depend on the size and location of the tattoo, as well as the client's health. But generally, it will take about 2 to 3 months to completely disappear. So imagine having 3 to 20 sessions per client for their tattoo to disappear. You are sure going to be making lots of money. That said, let's move to the next point, which is the laser cleaning machine. This machine basically cleans surfaces using a certain aspiration system. It cleans corrosion, rust, residue, paint, and many more. It basically removes dirt on varied substances without damaging the surface. And some of the advantages of this machine is the fact that it saves time and energy. This is simply because the cleaning is spatially selective. And also, the laser cleaning machines are eco-friendly or environmentally friendly since no solvents are used. Let's now go to our next extraordinary machine here, which is the pottery machine. This machine honestly is a game changer in Africa. Most African traditions use pottery for several reasons, and in the past years the younger generation has turned to ignore that part of the tradition simply because it's very tedious according to them and for some other reasons. But then, knowing that a machine like this exists, it brings hope to the artistic future of Africa. So this machine is going to enable African youths invest in pottery or involve themselves in production of pottery. And we know with the modern pottery, you could get very aesthetically pleasing cups, plates, and even cookwares in pottery or ceramic form. And that's where this machine steps in. If you don't know, a pottery machine is a plate-like surface that rotates according to a desired speed, thereby facilitating the molding of the vessel manipulated. The pottery machine, also known as the Polars wheel, it is actually used in shaping clay into various ceramic wares such as cookwares, cups, plates, flower jars, or vases, and many more. So this machine machine is actually appropriate for African use right now because it is going to save time and energy, which is the main reason why youths used to shy away from pottery production. So the next on our list is the pie making machine. This machine is also one of those extraordinary machines that is actually going to be changing the face of production in most African localities. This is because it produces fast and multiple pies with different sizes and shapes in fewer minutes, thereby suitable for parties. And Africans throw lots of parties where they often need small chops, and the caterers often have difficulty producing mass quantity because they might not have enough workers. So this is that machine that is coming to facilitate things for event caterers in Africa. If you are still confused, this is that machine that produces what we call meat pie, fish pie, chicken pie, or dumplings, samosa, and some other things in between. And you've probably gone to events in Africa like weddings or birthdays, and you are served some small chops with various sizes and shapes. So this machine is actually stepping in to facilitate things for everyone. It is also suitable for restaurants or fast food joints, and also supermarkets for those who produce them fresh and store to sell to customers who buy and take them away to fry at home. And to crown it all, some of these pie making machines come along with a deep fryer where everything is automated. That leads us to our next machine, which is the 3D printing machine. This machine is one of those machines that brings your ideas to life. Basically, everything you think, every design you think of, this machine can bring it to life for you. So the way the 3D printing machine works, it's the process of making a three-dimensional solid objects from a digital file, obviously known as the 3D model. So in simpler terms, it is the creation of a physical product from a digital design with a lot of precision on the width, height, and depth. And during this process, many thin layers of a said material are in suspension. So what I love so much about the 3D printer is the fact that it is easily customized and personalized. You can decide to go for whichever idea that pops up on your head and actually concretize it to a physical product. So you basically have the freedom of design and innovation. That is, it boosts the innovative part of you, pushing you to keep on innovating and innovating, creating new designs all the time, enabling you to exercise your creativity. Another good thing with this business model is the fact that it is actually on demand. Yeah, you print on demand or create on demand. You don't necessarily need to be stocking products or struggle with any inventory. You just sit, and once the customers come and place their orders, you take care of the production and the supply for them. So this is one of those businesses that once you've invested on your fixed capital, you don't really need to spend on production and stock in order to be selling. So you basically sit and wait for orders and create them. And this enables you to minimize loss and maximize profit, obviously. That said, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on my next one.